What's going on, everybody? This is Lady Luck here again. Shout out to all of you all. Happy Sunday. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Y'all listen to this. Super stupid, aka Tiffany Henyard is trying to be the queen of something. She did a post on Facebook. Yeah, we're gonna look at it. Of course. Because I do what I want. This is so crazy. So before we start, make sure you guys hit the like button and subscribe to the Lady Luck Club. We are growing and we have some fantastic guests lined up to come and speak with us. Today, we're going to have Lene Stacks at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the ex-girlfriend of Umar Johnson. You can't make this up. So I need you all to be there and tune in and engage in the chat and hit the like button and subscribe. We're trying to hit 30,000. No, we are going to hit 30,000 supporters by or before September 30th so that we can move to the next goal of 40,000. And you guys can help with that by simply subscribing here. It's free to do. And I'm going to continue to deliver great content and to get information out that you guys can use and to help bring some resolutions to some of these issues, especially, and I think the hot topic right now and biggest concern is Umar Johnson's mother. Like, what is going on? So I have sent over some information to Miss Lene Stacks in order for her to be able to fill out the request, the FOIA request to get police body camera footage. So that has been emailed and sent over to her, along with some other links that we are going to look at in the live stream tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time when we speak with her. So make sure you guys are tuned in and ready for that. I am so excited. I don't know what to do. And of course, we have Brian Steele, who has agreed to do an interview here in the LLC. He's a criminal defense attorney, well known. He's taken on YSL RICO case. And that is an absolute honor. And then, of course, Johnny Walker Dredd will be coming back and we will be going over Rashad Ritchie's dissertation. So we have some great content lined up, opportunity for you guys to just sit back and enjoy and learn and gain some insight from some of the individuals that have, firsthand direct connections and knowledge to what's going on with a few things that's happening between, the YSL RICO case with Brian Steele to Lene Stacks and her, former relationship with Umar Johnson, who I call Prince of Pancrust Pizza. And then, of course, the post with Tiffany Henyard. She was the former mayor and supervisor of Thornton, mayor of Dalton up in Illinois, right? And although we have moved on with the content and the direction of the platform, she's still under FBI investigation. And I told you all I would not stop reporting on her until whatever concludes with the FBI investigation. If it leads to an indictment, we're going to report on it. If it doesn't, we're going to report on it. But we're going to report on exactly what Lady Luck Club wants to report on in the Lady Luck Club. That's how that works. And we bless God for it. So she did a post. Hit the like button, subscribe, consider becoming a member. And at the end, I will give you all some information on our partnership with Dr. Squatch. Let's get to it. Oh my God. Here we go. So I don't have Facebook. And as you all can see, this is why it's giving me this little thing at the bottom to log in, to sign up. No, thank you. I don't want Facebook. Y'all can have that. But she came out 2 days ago talking about God made a way. Something. It's a rap song being played with that. Oh, child. Y'all ready for this? I see y'all miss me. I think the people that are screaming out for her are the ones that, I guess, I don't know. I guess they want her attention. I don't know. So stay tuned. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel at Tiffany Henyard Speaks, do so now. You don't want to miss what's next. Click the link below. So my brother Jay Witt did a video, and you guys make sure you check it out. where he did click on the link. I'm not clicking on it. Girl, you're not getting a view out of me. You're not getting that view out of me. No, ma'am. When you can't take criticism, I'm not doing it. So, no, she tried to do a YouTube channel. This is the same one. Tiffany Henyard Speaks. She tried to do a YouTube channel in the past, and she kept blocking so many people because she didn't like comments. Well, it is what it is. It is a fact that she is under FBI investigation. Point. That's it. I don't have to go further. That is bad in and of itself. And no one should be trying to belittle that. That's serious. And if they're investigating you and they're trying to get an indictment, they will go for at least a 99% conviction rate. That means that the only choice she would have is to take her chance with a jury trial or a plea deal. Now, hopefully it doesn't get botched, because that's what happened with P. Diddy. They didn't even bring all the correct charges. It was so annoying. That's why I just couldn't cover his case, because I just foresaw that being a disappointment, and I didn't want to be disappointed. So I did it through Night and Day Cartoon Network cartoons. And I just laughed. I just, it was the only way I was even going to be in tune with what was going on with that. But Tiffany Henyard has been under FBI investigation going back to last year, April. And she's still under investigation. So I don't know if you guys have seen the video where I put in a FOIA request to get a copy of the subpoena that was sent to the Illinois DCEO agency. It's a state government agency that was supposed to be overseeing a youth prevention grant that the Thornton Township was awarded $100,000. At the time, she was a supervisor, and her so-called boyfriend, or whatever he is now, was over this youth prevention program. It's like a violence prevention sort of thing. And they had no information, financials that could be provided to the FBI on how the money was being spent. No receipts, no invoices of anything, nothing. And whatever was submitted was from Robert E. Hunt Jr., and God knows how those numbers came about. See, this is what happens when corruption breeds corruption. But should we let it go on because it's so rampant? No, you call it out. Don't have to like it. She could have did the right thing and kept receipts and invoices, but did she do that? No. And where were the people at who were rooting her on and begging for attention, telling her, you might want to keep that receipt? It's as simple. So a lot of yes men around her, no one telling her what she needs to know, just what she wants to hear. Tiffany here, I'm not here to praise the ground you walk on. I could care whether you're walking on ground or sand or rocks or dirt or water, or just into a void. But what do you think you about to do in Chicago? You about to be the queen of Chicago, girl. Stop it. You don't even like criticism in YouTube comments. That's why I just can't give you that view either. I just refuse to entertain that foolishness. But what in the world are you doing? You're about to be queen of Chicago, leading with purpose, inspiring with power. Oh my God. It's not about power, girl. She who knows the law has the power. Shout out to Brian Steele coming on to the LLC next week. I have a lot of questions I'm going to be asking. What power do you think you have? And how is this somehow showing power? You sitting in an oversized chair? Yeah, she must think she thinks this is a television show. What do you all think? Is she trying to become the next mayor of Chicago or not? And honestly, Brandon Johnson is messing up so bad. I mean, he could easily get another, challenger that has the gift of gab. If they can just say the right things, I think people might be sold on it. Even though a lot of people are sick of him, hopefully you're sick of people who represent him. Hopefully you're sick of people who are ignoring your voice and putting immigrants first before the residents. Not saying not to help the immigrants, but the funding should not be going all towards them while you have residents barely able to pay their bills to live and survive. So people are sick of Brandon Johnson. Then you got Pearhead Governor Pritzker up there, doing stunts as if that's somehow scaring Trump. Trump's like, you know what? Yeah, okay, I'll just send some troops there, and then you can challenge me all day. Because you're not going to stop him. If Trump sent troops right now to Chicago, not that I'm saying he should, but if he did, how exactly would Pritzker be able to stop the troops from physically coming into the city? I'll wait. And I'm talking about physically stopping them. Like, he can go to court. He can say this is violating our state's constitution. You're overriding our power and authority here. What is to physically stop troops from walking and coming in with tanks into Chicago with their trucks, with choppers? What is to stop them from coming physically into Chicago? I'm just saying. They went into LA. They went into DC. Whether it be right or wrong, how did anyone physically stop them from doing that? So if he wants to send troops out there, he's going to send them. And what is the physical barrier that is going to be set up to stop them from coming? Because then that would take money, Brandon Johnson, Pritzker, while you ignore every other village and city municipality in the entire state of Illinois. You're sitting here putting on stunts, talking about Trump not sending in troops. Where were you at when Tiffany Henyard was causing a ruckus up in Village in Dalton or in Thornton as a supervisor? Where the hell were you at? Oh, he was saying nothing with his pearhead ass. Okay. Now we got Napoleon up in there. Child, please. He's affecting change through state law, which would override local ordinances, and he knows it. Giving himself raises. See the cowardice in this. Where's Pritzker at with that? Pritzker hasn't said anything about Napoleon Harris changing state law so that he can get a salary boost as a supervisor on a local level. Are we not understanding how much of an abuse of power that is for him to be a state senator passing state laws that would override local ordinances to manipulate and change and increase his salary as a supervisor for a local municipality? Really, Thornton Township being a collection of other municipalities coming together. But to keep it simple, he's a supervisor and he should not be using state laws to affect his salary as a supervisor of Thornton. That is ridiculous. So Pritzker had nothing to do with that, apparently. He has said nothing about it. Why should we care about what he has to say about Trump sending in troops? I'm just saying. Do you know how you nullify that argument, Pritzker? And now you have Tiffany Henyard coming back talking about, I want to be the queen of Chicago. Girl, we got to listen here. I said in my ride along that I've been doing for years, you can just look at my channel, and that it seems like she's doing this to distract what's happening with YouTube, because she watches YouTube. And, there's a lot of squabbles. But this is how you redirect some focus and some attention in one post. She did this in a day, y'all. 2 days ago. I talked about it on Friday in the car, and then finally got the chance to sit down and do an actual video. This is 2 days ago. So I spoke on it when she first dropped it. And here it is. And now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, come back. We love you so much. And, blah, blah, blah. I don't know who that's supposed to be. I mean, y'all can see I'm not getting Facebook, Kick Rock's Facebook. I'm not getting it. They can't even pay me to get a Facebook page right now. Which guy will not even be able, what's CEO? You would not be able to pay me to get a Facebook page. It's too messy. But do you understand this? This Queen of Chicago. That's either a book. She's trying to throw a hint out there about something in Chicago that she wants to run. To me, if she's doing anything political, trying to make a move, it would be to run for mayor of Chicago. Because it's a vacuum opportunity. It would be like, everybody hates Brandon Johnson so bad and he sucks. Would it be difficult to have a challenger that has to get the gap to get the votes? Ask yourselves that, Chicagoans, before you all get too excited. If Brandon Johnson had a challenger that had to get the gap, had a decent platform and something to offer, would it be difficult to just vote him out and vote for that person just trying to take his place? I'm curious. So unless a Republican is about to take over as the mayor of Chicago, what is your expectations from a Democratic challenger to Brandon Johnson? Because she's still under FBI investigation. They probably wouldn't care. All right. So, yeah, I'm gonna play this. It's like a song on here. What? This would be. What? God made a way. Oh God. Okay, that's all. It's starting to loop. But what are you saying? I don't. Tiffany, we can't do this. You didn't even have no lyrics in it. All right. So that's all I have. She's gonna be the queen of something. That's laughable. Brandon Johnson, look out. Someone on the FBI investigation might be taking your seat, bro. It probably wouldn't be hard to do. Everybody hates your guts. Okay. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Make sure you check out the description of the video for the Dr. Squatch products. We have the soap and deodorant and other toiletries for your young men in your lives to look good, smell good, feel fresh and clean. Someone please order Umar Johnson Prince of Pan Crust Pizza some Dr. Squatch soap because he needs many, many baths. I appreciate you all so much. Make sure you subscribe to the Lady Luck Club. We have special guests coming up in the next week that will blow your mind and some great content. And I am so excited. And it is an absolute blessing to see the channel growing in the direction that it's going. I had to take out in a new direction. And God said, go in a new direction. And I'm doing just that. And the doors that'll be opened up, the favor that has been, blessed into my life, and the connections that I'm making, the friendships that I'm forging, it's a blessing, you guys. And I just want to thank you all. Consider becoming a member as well. We have our first members only live where we're going to be learning some Spanish so we can, talk our smack in other languages. It's going to be fun. All right. That's all I got for this one. You guys tune in for the next one. And until that one, Lady Luck Club out. Deuces.